question that we get asked most here at all the stations is how to travel cheaply across Britain's railways. We have 2 tips for you. The first is to always book in advance. You can book your train tickets up to 12 weeks ahead of when you're going to travel. Tip number 2 is to always use a railcard. There are lots of railcards out there and it can be quite complicated to understand which one you should use. So we've made this very short video to untangle the web and help you figure out which railcard is best for you.
For regular passengers, there are 7 main railcards: the 16 to 25, senior, disabled, 2 together, family and friends, network and the gold card. There's also an HM Forces Railcard, but as its name suggests, you can only get one of those if you're serving in the armed forces. There are also several localised railcards in different regions of Great Britain, but we're not here to talk about those, we're focusing on the main ones. And it's complicated because all 7 of these railcards have slightly different conditions for their discounted use and can vary for differing numbers of people, at the times that they can be used, for different classes of tickets, and some only in certain areas, and some, but not all, give you a TfL discount when travelling in London too. Let's start with the 16 to 25 railcard. As its name suggests, this is for people aged between 16 and 25 and is one of the few railcards that can be used at any time, not just off-peak hours, to get a third off discount. Popular with students, you can also buy it if you are in full-time education over the age of 25. There's also a 3-year version, and right there is our biggest tip. Buy this 3-year version in the week before your 24th birthday and you can use it right up until the age of 27. The senior railcard is available to anyone aged 60 and over, and there is no minimum fare. It has an oddity in its peak hour usage in that there are some restrictions in the London and South East area, but not in the rest of the country. If you are registered as disabled, you can get one of these railcards for just £20. All other railcards cost £30, and you can travel either by yourself or get the discount as well for a companion travelling with you. The best bit is that it can be used at any time. There are no peak hour restrictions. The 2 Together railcard is a brilliant railcard that lets 2 people travel together and get a third off the total fare. Note that you must always be travelling together, but what we like is that you don't have to be a couple. You can just be friends or relatives as long as the 2 of you are together whilst travelling. A family and friends railcard is similar, but it lets up to 4 adults and 4 children get a discount, a massive saving for families with their kids. If you are a family with children who travel by train even just a few times a year, you could save money by getting one of these. An unusual railcard, this one, as it's only valid in a defined area in the southeast of England. It's a hangover from the old days of Network South East. An individual can get a discount on off-peak fares, but on Monday to Friday there is a minimum fare of £13. Finally, if you've bought an annual season ticket for your commute to work, you'll get what's known as a gold card. Again, in the South East, you'll get a discount on off-peak travel for yourself and up to 3 other adults travelling with you. You'll also get the TfL discount too for travelling in London. A trick that can be used here is to buy an annual season ticket between 2 stations next to each other for a cheap price, then never use it to make that journey, but just use it for its benefits instead. But we'll go into more detail on this in another video.
So there we go, we hope that's given you a better idea about all the different railcards out there. You can find out more information in the description and there are loads of links in there to follow as well.